Just want to quickly show you New Year's Day morning. That's the goat you can hear in there. All the nettings all frosted. Oh, here chickens. It looks so pretty. So it is 8:15 in the morning. I'm on call today and I'm thinking of going to work in the next hour, so I just wanted to quickly show you this before I let them out. So you see, right? That's what it looks like down here. It looks so pretty. All the frost on the colours. And it's super cold. Hi everyone, I'm going to try and do a meet all my animals in one video for you. So we'll start off with the chickens. So we have 16 chickens at the moment. I'll just turn the camera down and actually I'll see if I can get her in the screen. So this little lady is Cinnamon. She is a Shimos Polish. I will write the spelling on the screen for you. She is maybe 2.5 years old now. She's one of my original chickens. She is very sweet. She's jumping away from me now. She will actually let me pick her up, and she is very cute. So that's her. I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see everybody because it's easier. So over here we have the three amigos. So we have to the right. So this one here is Pumpkin. She is a hybrid Lowman Brown. The one next to her, this one, that one there, is Squash. She is another hybrid. She is a Chestnut Ranger. And the one on the end, so this one here, is Licorice, who is a Bantam Araucana. So next we have this little black bundle of fluff here, is P, and she is a black splash with gold splash, black with gold splash silky. We have this one here, which is Jalapeno. Jalapeno is a Appenzeller. There's another word as well, but I will put that on the screen for you because I can't pronounce it. She is a Citron Appenzeller. And then other ones we have. So we have here, this is Neeps. Neeps is a blue splash Moran. So I got her literally this 4 months ago. So she is a brand new point of lay chicken. We have this one here who is Olive, who is a cream crested egg bar, and she lays beautiful olive coloured eggs. She's really, really cute, but she's not the funniest. We have over here, this one right in the middle of the screen with the poo font on her head. This is Bean, and she is a chocolate Polish. To the back of the screen, well, this one here is the other large breed chicken. She is a speckled Sussex. She is called Radish, and she again is about 4 or 5 months I've had her. So she's really, what, 7 or 8 months? She's not started laying yet. So over here, these three that we haven't talked about. So this one here, this little fluff ball, is called Wasabi, and Wasabi is a pekin, but she is a frizzle pekin, which is why her feathers all stick out like that. Hey little one! So I got this one about 2 months ago. So the big amber coloured one is Swede, and she is a Buff Orpington, and again have had her for 2 months-ish. One behind that is Paprika, who is a gold splash silky. I've had her for nearly 3 years. She's one of my original chickens. She is not friendly at all. Like, I can only ever touch her when it's in the roost and she's asleep, basically. That's the only time I can touch her. So other than that, we have this one here is a well bar. She is again one of my original chickens. She's nearly 3. She is called Chili. Then we have Saffron. Saffron is a Bantam Orpington. She is a gold lace Orpington, and she again is one of my original chickens. So she is about 2.5, 3 years old. We have Onion, who I know I showed quite a lot, so you probably know Onion. Onion is this one, but she's looking really good at the minute because she's got feathers. Yay! She is a silver penciled pekin. She's one of my original ones as well. One of the original ones. So she's like 2.5 or 3 years old. She is there. Right. Here are we. I think we may have told you them all now. So you got leeks, radish, olive, licorice, pumpkin, squash, wasabi, swede, paprika, cinnamon, chili, jalapeno, bean, onion, pea and saffron. So I think we've done everybody. 16 in total. Right, that's all the chickens. Let's go do the duckies. Okay, now so get into the ducks. So we have 6 ducks. We have easiest one to tell apart, which is Pickle, who is this one here. She is a silver appleyard. They don't usually have a tuft on her head, but she just did. So I got that one because she was cute and she had a tufted head. So the 2 black runner ducks are Salt and Pepper. So I've been calling this one Salt because it's starting to get some white little bits on it. I've been calling that one Salt and the other one Pepper. And then the Khaki Campbells are my oldest one, so I got them, it'll be 3 years now, so they'll be nearly 3 years old. So we have cheese, quackers and chutney. So chutney has got like a white, she's got like a collar, a white collar. So she's there, there she is, I've just seen her. This one has got a white collar. If she lifts her head up a tiny bit more, you can see. She's got a white collar, it's literally a thin line around her neck, it's like a necklace. And then we have cheese, has got more white, which is this one. So this one's got more white, and the one at the back is chutney, quackers. Chutney is the one, there you go, with the collar. You can just maybe just about see it. I can see it every time she lifts her head up. But it's this one here. This one here. She's got the white collar. This one's got more white, and the one at the back is quackers. So that's the duckies. Right, let's go do the quails, the goats and the sheep. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so now I've shown you the chickens and the ducks. I'll quickly show you the sheep. So the sheep are down here in the second paddock. See them there? So we have 3 sheep in total. So it'll be 2 years since we got them at the end of January. So we have a little family group. So we have, let me quickly just get to them. There we go, right. So I'll spin it around so you can see. Okay, so these 2 are the younger ones. So this is Mum. So Mum is Porridge. So she will be 6 years old. She is a pure South Down ewe. So she'll be 6 this year. She is very cute. So she is smaller than her 2 children. So we have her 2 children here who are grey-faced cross South Down. So grey-faced Dartmoor cross South Down. And we have a boy and a girl. So this one here at the front, who's going to run away from us. This one is Barley. Barley was born here on the farm. Hi, Baba. So you could come say hi. She's like, no, I'll think about it. So Barley is our boy. He is castrated and he is 2 years at the end of, Valentine's Day. He'll be 2 years old. And this is Oats. So Oats or Oatie. She will be 3. So she'll be, we've had her 2 years. So she was a year when we got here. So she will be 3 years old. Look at all the hair all over you. 3 years old end of this month. Won't you, baby? She is the friendliest. She will generally let me stroke her. Good girl. She'll let me stroke her. Mum will a little bit. There you go. He is, even though he's the one that's been here the longest, because he obviously was born here, he is really skittish and he doesn't like us getting too close. Hi, Mama. They are a lot better than they were. They were very skittish when they came. So this year I'm going to be trying to shear these guys. So kind of like March, April time, I'll be trying to shear all these big fluffy coats off them. So they're very woolly right now. So they have the Dartmoor, they have a bigger, longer coat than the South Down. The South Down are sometimes called the teddy bear sheep, which is what Mum is. She has got really, really curly hair and it's quite close to her body. Whereas the guys have got quite long fur, haven't you? Long wool. But these are the sheep. I'll go and show you the goatees and the quails up at the house. See you soon, bye. Now we're up here. This is the goatees. So the goatees live up here. We were just down there. You can see there. So the goatees, I'll spin it around so you can see. So in the bigger stable, overnight, we separate them overnight just because Annie tends to go a bit crazy and kind of like keep the food to herself. So we have Freya, who was the one I used to milk, who is the mum of these three. So Freya is this one. She will be 3.5 years old. She's the one with the red colour. I've just put the Christmas tree out here. This is the first time they're seeing it, so they're going to go and decide they're going to go and eat it. So Freya is this one here. Freya is this one. So these three are her babies from now that April's just gone, the one before. So they will be 2 this April coming. So we have Nettle, who is this one. So Nettle was the 3rd born. So she is a little girl here. We have Bissell, who is this one with the more white on him. Nettle also has little what I call lacy ears, which is like little kind of patterns on her ears of white. Bramble, which is this one, she has the big splodge on her head. And she was the one that her mum, she was 2nd born, she was the one that her mum squashed. So she was a bit, she had a few issues in the kind of feeding and stuff because she actually slightly hurt her neck. Her mum slightly hurt her neck when she twisted her and was sat down funny with her. So she has she's always been slightly skinnier than the other two. And her mum used to feed the other two up until a few months ago when I started drying her off. She used to feed the other two a lot more than Bramble. So they are just munching the Christmas tree. But I'm not going to let the other guys out for a little bit, so I'll just go into their stable to show you them. So we have Freya, 3.5. We have her twin sister in here, who is in here. So this is Heidi. So Heidi is this one, which is Freya's twin sister. So Heidi is also 3.5. And then we have Annie, who is the queen of the herd. So Annie will be, we don't know exactly her age because she was a rescue. We thought she was maybe 6 or 7 when we got her, and we've had them 2 years. So she'll be either 8 or 9 years old this year. So hi babies! So these guys are in here, so they're just about to be being cleaned out. Mum is just down at the summer house, so we'll be cleaning those out in a minute. So I just let these guys out because we always clean this stable first and then clean this stable afterwards. So these guys are munching this tree. This is our Christmas tree. It's fine for them to eat if they're not having babies. If they're having babies, you don't want them to eat very much of the pine tree. But none of these guys are pregnant, so they can have as much of the tree as they want. So I'll see you guys soon. I'll just show you the quails and then I'll be back. Now last but not least, we have the quails. So the quails are up in the garage. So up here where we store the extra bedding that won't fit in the feed shed. So we have bedding and we have all the hay, the extra hay and stuff like that we have here. That's all up here in the garage, which is obviously next to the house. So little quailies are in here for winter. Let me just spin it around, you can't really see before. Okay, so this is the quail's winter house. So you've seen it before in other videos. So it's basically just a rabbit run because quails really don't like shelter very much. They rarely use it. So they just basically need the most floor area you can give them. They don't like ramps or anything like that. So they can sometimes learn to use them. They just quite often don't. So if you get them like a double layered rabbit hutch or something, they just don't use the other layer. So if you just have one layer, it's just a lot easier. So I have 10 quails in here. They are a range of ages. So this one here, which is the only one I know the age of, she is one of my very first original quails, which I got in 2016. And she is my only one I still have left. So she is what, 4 this year, and then everyone else. So the dark one at the back there I got was my second lot of quails I got, which was probably about, I've been here a year or so she's probably about maybe getting up to 2. The rest of them, 3 of them will be from that old lot, so they'll be probably maybe a year and a half, and the other lot, the other 4, will be my new lot which I got, which will be got in October, so they'll probably be 4 months old maybe. So I have a mixture of ages in here. So I have Italian variation of the colours basically. It's not a different type of quail, even if people try and tell you it's a different type of quail, and it's not. They're all Japanese or cotornets quail. The Chinese quail are the really, really teeny weeny ones that you have in aviaries. So these guys are the ones that we use for eggs. They actually outlay my hens quite often. So I've been getting even all the way through the winter. I'm not purposely leaving the light on longer anyway. I only have it on when I'm in here and that's it. They still lay me at least 3 eggs at the moment a day, and that's probably obviously from my new hens, because they were only 6 weeks old when I got them. They have all been really good, no issues with them at all. My little old lady here, she's looking a bit rubbish. So she's got some kind of like her bad feet, and she's got like kind of discharge from her mouth and stuff. She's looking a bit ropey, so I think I'm surprised she's lasted this long, to be honest. She's my only one I still have from my original 7, which is my original 7 I got. And then I had some issues with cats and stuff in my old house. In the igloo, they managed to like pull their heads through the outside run enclosure. So this is why this has also got avon mesh on the outside of this, in case someone tried to pull them through the wire in this as well. We've had no issues in here. It's got netting on top, because when they jump up, if they hit the roof, they can effectively damage their necks. But they've been pretty good in here. They generally hit the netting and go back down again. I've not had any issues with funny problems with that. So the only other one I can tell a difference is I want the back there. She's the one that I had to cut the top of her beak off because she managed to snap it. So she's only got her bottom beak. The other beak I was hoping was going to grow back. It's going to take a long time, but at the minute it's not really showing much sign of growing back, but she's still doing really well. And then everyone else is doing fine. So you have one Pharaoh Hen who is... where is she gone? Oh, she's there at the back. One Pharaoh Hen, which is a dark coloured one. You can't really see her. Let me just get over there. So the dark coloured one there. She's the only Pharaoh one, and then all the rest of them are the Italian variations. But they're so difficult to tell the difference that I just call them the Herbie Girls. My original 7 all had individual names, but I cannot tell the difference now. And other than those 2, the old lady who's all fluffed up, this one here, I can tell her difference between her and the one with the beak. But everyone else, I can't really tell the difference because they look pretty much the same. So they're just nicknamed the Herbie Girls. So they all had herb names, which is why they're called that. But that's them. So there's 10 in here. And then the only other one I've got, I did have two cats, but I no longer have 2 cats. Unfortunately, they died this year. One of them very unexpectedly. And then the only other stuff I have is the fish. I don't count the fish in my animal count because I have so many of them. So the fishies are here in this big fish pond. They've been doing really well over the winter, no issues at all. And I've got probably about 30 odd in here over the winter. So I'll see you soon. So that's all my animals in one video. Bye!